Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Sam's Whiskey Bar. I am Mr. Sam. Today, I stopped at my one premier store and bought 12 whiskey bottles. I am still married, I think. I did get permission. I did uh, tell her afterwards. I didn't really get permission. I told her afterwards, which is kind of like permission, right? Well, if you don't see any more videos from me, you're going to know what's happened. But, anyways, stick around and see which 12 bottles I picked up at one location. This is a whiskey haul. All right, so most of these bottles that I picked up are bottles I already have, I'm running low on, or I want to bunker, put away for when I run out of said bottle. So the first one is, man, this is my nightcap all the time. I close out the night a lot with this Sagamore Double Oak Rye. If you guys haven't tried it because it's rye, you're missing the boat. This dude, if you like bourbon, it's going to knock your socks off. This is a good bottle. So pick that up. I'm about out of this one here. It's got about, I'm going to say about 4 ounces, maybe 3.5. I don't know. It's got a big pour in it. Um, Second one I'm about out of, back behind me here, is the Maker's Mark Cast Strength. I really, really like this one. This one, Fred Minnick says, is a good budget replacement for a w.l. Weller. I trust Fred, so I tried this one, and this is, I want to say, my third or fourth bottle since I found out how good this is, which is about a year ago. Well, I take that back. That's probably my fifth bottle because we did a bunch of Prudent Pappy, and that is in Prudent Pappy. Anyways, another one that I'm not about out of, but I just love, and I like to make sure I have it in my bunker, is Wild Turkey's Rare Breed. This is a banger bottle. You know, it's funny. Fred Minnick said that this is like the W.L. Weller budget. He says this is like the George T. Stagg budget. So I got to trust Fred. Never had a Stagg, never had a W.L. Weller, or George T. Stagg. I've had the no longer junior version. And I'm getting more into rye, guys, and this one kind of kicked me off on the rye. The Barrel Seagrass kicked me off on the rye. So I did purchase a couple rye bottles as well besides the Sagamore. And since I love the rare breed so much, I went ahead and got myself the rare breed rye. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm gonna pop that one tonight. I got a rule. I gotta be careful on how many new whiskeys I buy because if I buy a gun or a bottle of whiskey, I try it or shoot that within 24 hours. So here's another one I've never owned before that's a rye, and probably honestly because it's a rye, I stayed away from ryes. But I'm just starting to like a lot of the rye flavors. They're so full. Um, it's the Michter's rye there. And then another one bunkered bottle that I picked up at this. This is one stop, guys. This is one stop today, right after work. The Heaven Hill Bottled in Bond, man. This dude is a fire bottle. In fact, Whiskey Gator sent me a sample of a Parker's Heritage, and I guessed it to be a Heaven Hill product based off the profile of this bottle. So it's not Parker's Heritage, but you definitely get a lot of the same things off of this bottled in bond. The whole Blue Note, man, this Blue Note stuff is good stuff. The uncut, unfiltered. This is the Juke Joint Whiskey, unfiltered. This is the Kansas 2023 Batch 7. All right, what we got next? Oh, yeah, this is another bunker bottle for me. Old Elk Store Pick, Egbert's Elk Hunt. And this is a barrel proof version of this, and this dude is fire. It's running low, it's about half empty, so I picked up one for the bunker. This is one I have not tried yet. I like the bottled and bond stuff for the most part. But I've been hearing about this wilderness trail, and I happened to run across the bottled and bond today at said store and pick that up too. So, what do we got there? 9. Let's just round it off to 10. One of my go tos. one of my go-tos for the bunker, the Old Forester 1920, guys. If you like something oaky, something a little stronger, and you like that Old Forester profile, don't be afraid of that 115, 115.5, 115 proof. It's a good high proof banana bread, is what that is. It's a good one. And let's see. Okay, so I haven't paid for this one yet. This is out of um, my liquor store owner's personal stash. He bought this bottle himself, and he bought a few of them, so I bought one off of him. Well, I'll pay him Thursday. So this one is not paid for yet, but I'm going to crack it and try it. In fact, James the Whiskey Gator sent me an Old Forester single barrel. Oh man, this is a strong one. This is a good one. I called this one too just because of the Old Forester um, profile on it. But this barrel strength, if you can find this single barrel strength Old Forester, grab a hold of it. You're going to be around 128, 130 on your proof, and it's just a great bottle all the way around. Just had it for the first time the other night. Thank you, James. And then the last, and I had to save this for last. I got a love affair with this bottle. And I've got the 2022 Kansas Select, and I've got the regular, just non-barrel pick option of this one. But I ended up getting another Eagle Rare Kansas Select. I have had two of the 2022 Kansas Selects. This is the 2023 Kansas Select right here. So I picked that one up too. So that was my one-stop whiskey haul right there. Guys, how did I do? Tell me if there's something you would have said, no, that's horrible. Why'd you get that? Or why, leave me a comment. Tell me how I did. Tell me how bad I did. Tell me how good I did. Tell me which ones you've been looking for. Hit me up in the comments. Give me a subscribe. Give me a share, guys. Tell your friends. The old whiskey haul, one-stop whiskey haul. I think I did pretty good. My wife might disagree, but I think I did good. Y'all catch me next time.